Next question for Mrs. Josh Tolbert. Georgia Power charged hundreds of Georgians $25 a month to opt out smart electric meters. We were already paying to have our meter read. Will you work to abolish this unfair fee?
I have a guess for this question, Kate. I'm called about this. Yeah, look, when we have, there's a cost of doing business that Georgia Power comes out and regulates, and there's a cost to that. And if they use a smart meter that they don't have to send someone out to do, it costs them less money. So if you don't want your smart meter, they're gonna have to send somebody out. There's a difference in cost there, but the difference in cost should be no more than what it costs the utility to do. And so if you're being charged already for somebody to come out, you shouldn't have to pay more to get rid of a smart meter if it's already being charged for somebody to come read your meter. So if that's being done, and you're being double charged, absolutely I would work to those things.
Is Mr. Hubbard, you still on?
Yes, I sure am.
Same question. Georgia Power charged hundreds of Georgia $25 a month to opt out of smart electric meters. We were already paying to have our meters read. What would you do to work to abolish that?
This question came up, and honestly, it's a very small number of folks that have asked to opt out of that smart meter reading for one reason or another. What a smart meter does is just it sends a little signal to say, here's what your consumption was, so they don't have to roll a truck out and read your meter. And that's the simple reason why it's cheaper. But there's only like something like 1,000 or so folks that have opted out. So I think, frankly, folks should be able to opt out without really necessarily having to incur that extra cost because it's just a rounding error. And I think we should also just expand the information that folks are getting, like what's in your bill. Let's put a line item in there of what we're paying for so we understand better what we're being charged for our power. So, I think we can be responsible there, but it's a very small number of folks that are asking to opt out. So I don't see it as that much of a burden for us to just waive that fee altogether.
All right, thank you. Ms. Edwards, are you still there?
She is, yes.
Ms. Edwards?
Yeah, she needs to unmute herself.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
Did you hear the last question?
No, can you repeat it,
You
please?
also. Georgia Power charged hundreds of Georgians $25 a month to opt out of smart electric meters. We were already paying to have our meters read. Will you work to abolish this fee also? Did you hear it?
Can you hear me?
No, ma'am. Now we can hear you.
Okay. My answer is yes. I would absolutely vote to abolish that. I think that Georgia Power charges too many things and passes too many things on to consumers. Georgia Power is $1 billion company. That's $1 billion every quarter. They don't need another dime from ratepayers, but they find a way to pass it along each and every time. And when I'm commissioner, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to challenge them to go back to the drawing boards and erase a lot of these things that are being passed on to consumers that they should be eating themselves as a business. I'm all for people making money. I'm all for businesses making money. But what's going on right now is ridiculous. And we've got to be concerned about people and their pocketbooks. And I'm going to be the advocate for people, their pocketbooks, and their quality of life.
Thank you.